Have you seen this news thing about Alabama high school removes bathroom stall doors to stop vaping? Wilson High School principal Gary Horton says the best way to prevent students from taking smoke breaks was to remove some of the stall doors, just some of them. I don't know which ones. The ones I don't know. I don't know, but apparently there's a vaping problem going on in the world, and this principal's like, I got a solution. No stall doors. And this is interesting, right? Because it makes you ask, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, you could also probably see the vaping smoke come out the top, but no. I get it. Removing the stall doors, great idea. Great idea. You'll be able to see right in there what all those crazy kids are doing. And then ultimately, you have to kind of ask yourself, well, is that cool? It will probably make vaping go down in bathrooms. I would think, right? It will make vaping go down in bathrooms. And then you have to say, well, okay, getting rid of stall doors in bathrooms is probably gonna get rid of a lot of behaviors we don't like. Napping at work. Can't just go into the bathroom and nap in the stall if you ain't got a stall door, can ya? Nope. Can't, send a private text. Just more productivity. Get rid of stall doors, more productivity. It's good. So the question is, do you have a right to a stall door? Do you have, at work, do you have a right to expect that there is going to be a door on your bathroom? I mean, where does it draw the line? I mean, do you deserve any privacy? Maybe we should just put toilets right in the middle of the hallway. I mean, that would probably clean up some illicit behavior going on in toilets. You might say, well, that's going too far. Don't be stupid, Sage. And so I guess you might say, well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to work at a place that doesn't have stall doors. But does your kid have to go to school where there's no stall doors? So I guess what I'm getting at is, do you have a right as an adult to stall doors? Or just privacy in general, like going to the bathroom? Is there a right to that? Now we have gender neutral bathrooms, right? Anybody can go into these bathrooms. So there's probably cost savings in that, right? Just one bathroom. There's cost savings to not having stall doors. Those bathroom stalls are expensive. You should look at them online. They cost money, man. They cost money. So, I mean, what if you just go into a room that's just got a bunch of holes in the floor? And that's it. And you all go in there. Everybody, I mean, I'm asking, I don't know. Do you have a right to peeing and pooping in a certain way that you feel comfortable? I don't know. I'm all for it. You want to pee and poop? You want me to pee and poop in front of everybody? I'm all about it. I am that kind of guy. I'd have no problem. Some guys I think can't pee when they're around other people. Not me. I can pee anywhere, anytime. I pee right now. I'm gonna wait. Don't really have to go. But you're fine with me. It doesn't bother me. You want me to, it's not my area of interest. But I could see where it might be some people's area of interest. I don't know. I can't speak for women, but I would imagine women maybe wouldn't want to see me pooping and peeing in front of them. I mean, men are just wild animals. They don't care, mostly. I don't mean to... I don't know, but I would imagine women don't need that in their life. They don't need that. They don't need to be walking around with men just pooping and peeing in holes in the floor. They don't need it. I don't know if that is a gender biased statement. I apologize. You can please let me know in the comments. But the question is, do your kids have any rights? Does your kid, if you are like, well, look, I demand doors on my toilets, probably people be like, yeah, that seems reasonable. Probably, should be a law. I don't know if it is. You get doors on your toilets. I don't know. I don't know anything about this topic. But do your kids get that right? Do your kids have a right to stall doors? And the reason I bring it up is because our homeless shelter has no stall doors. There are no stall doors on the bathrooms at the homeless shelter. And you can imagine why, right? Not just vaping they got a problem with. They're injecting, they got injecting drug problems, snorting stuff, smoking stuff. Stall doors, too much privacy for people that, like to do the drugs. But the problem comes, the people that don't vape and don't do drugs and aren't sleeping on the toilet during work or whatever they're doing, just trying to go to the bathroom in peace, are getting caught up in this, that you're like, look, I don't do any of that. I just go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom. I don't really much care to be in there. I just use it and I leave. But it would be nice if I had a door or a curtain or just anything so people don't have to walk by as I'm like, doing what I do in bathrooms, which is completely natural yet disgusting. So, I would hazard a guess, and maybe not you, you probably are a more enlightened human being than the average human being, I would suppose, that you would be like, yeah, everybody should have the right to a frickin' door on their stall. But that's not true. Has there ever been an art? Why is it that this is a national news? That Alabama, and you know why? Because we love to. Donald Trump loves Alabama, and I think liberals like to hate Alabama. So it's perfect, and then, it just fits into the whole national storyline, it's perfect. And, and you see a woman here that's they're doing a video of this woman who's got an oxygen tube around her nose. She's overweight. She looks like a stereotypical person from Alabama. And if I had to guess, she's probably going to be like, those kids don't need bathroom stalls. I don't know what she's going to say. I don't know what she's going to say. I haven't listened to it. But what I can tell you is I think we get in the habit of being like, well, I have the right to a thing, but you don't have the right to the thing. Like, like corporate subsidies, for example. Like, welfare is bad to a conservative. Handouts from the government are bad until it's for your company. Then they're awesome. They're awesome. There's all these ways for Amazon not to pay taxes. Super cool. But, some low-life, no-good loser wants to eat. And you're like, wow, what has America become? Now we have to feed people? Like we just, there are things that humans have a very difficult time doing. And one of the things I think they have a difficult time doing is learning. They're good at learning facts. Like they're good at Jeopardy, we're good at going on Jeopardy and knowing trivia. But applying the lessons we've learned, or hypocrisy, both sides of the political spectrum like to, accuse the other side of being hypocrites. But the fact of the matter is both sides are hypocrites because humans are hypocrites. I was once at a meeting, and I was giving a speech, and this about homelessness, and this woman was like, I was homeless. And I'm like, oh, wow. She's like, all these other homeless people are losers. I didn't ask for any help. I didn't get any help. I lifted myself up. I got myself out of homelessness. And now I'm no longer homeless. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome. And then I'm like, did you use food stamps? And she's like, well, yeah, I used food stamps. So you see what I'm saying? Like she can't see it. She can't see. She just believes that she did it all by herself, which is kind of an American ideal. This, what is that? Like American independence, or, pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps. Our personal narrative is, well, yeah, we're right. Everybody else is stupid and a loser. But I'm not a stupid loser. They're all stupid losers. And we all do it. Okay? Republicans do it to Democrats. Democrats do it to Republicans. I was talking to a guy that makes $14 an hour yesterday, and he was saying, well, these homeless people suck. They're losers. They need to quit doing drugs and get a job. And I'm like, well, what about the guy that is living under a bridge that has schizophrenia and is always yelling at people about how he's going to kill them because they're from the FBI or some bullcrap? And he's like, well, that's different. Well, what about the guy that just had his leg amputated, and lives in the woods? Well, that's different. That's different. But it's not. He'll go right back. 5 minutes after that conversation, he'll just go back and be like, well, homeless people are losers. Racists do it too. Well, I hate that race. Those people suck. And then you're like, well, what about this one? And you're like, well, that guy, he's fine. That guy's awesome, right? We all love that guy. But I'm just saying, in general, that race sucks. And so, we snap right back to our narrative that us and them. And I guess it's just natural that we do that. In fact, I think there are studies that show that people that, we have in-groups and out-groups, and we did it just for survival. Like, we're with these people, and those people suck, and we should kill those people because those people are coming for our food, right? And our women, our food and our women, And so I think it's ingrained in us. I don't know that we necessarily have to be angry at ourselves. In fact, shaming ourselves does nothing in anything. You're trying to quit drugs, alcohol, don't shame yourself. It's not going to help you at all. Studies have proven it. You just have a condition that makes you want to totally get blottoed. And, and there's very good reasons why you want to do that, genetics, behavior, just surroundings. So we don't, it's okay. It's fine that we're hypocrites and we have in-groups and out-groups. I mean, it's natural, I guess what I'm saying, but we have to evolve. Our thinking must evolve beyond that. And it's really, I think, fun to do. I was talking to a person who is in a mixed race relationship, and I was asking her if, do you ever say things that are offensive to the other person? And she's like, I say it all the time. It happens all the time. She's like, I don't mean to. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just, I just say that these things happen. I say them and not thinking, and then you're like, oh, well, yeah, I can see how that could be offensive. And so, we can be racist or classist or genderist, not because we're evil, terrible humans, just because we're humans. It's very hard for us to get out of our own skin and be empathetic. But we can learn, right? We can learn to be more understanding of other people, So this bathroom thing, does a person have a right to a door on their stall? Hell yeah, they do. Because it is very psychologically uncomfortable to have to poop while somebody's looking at you. It's cruel. It's cruel. And I don't care if it's your executive office suite or your kid's school or the homeless shelter. Everyone has the right to a door on their doggone stall. Now, I don't know about prisons. Okay. I don't know. Do they have a right to a stall door? Not sure. Don't know. Very good question. I'm not sure I can answer that. I don't know. I don't know anything about the prison system. But regular free human beings have the right to go to a place where they can close something. They can move a board in front of their door. They can move like I've been to campgrounds where they just use curtains. Super cheap. Just go to Walmart, get a little string, just a wire, put some curtains on it, bam, bada bam, you're done. You're done. Problem solved. You don't have to build the greatest wall of China to protect people. Although I will say in Europe, it looks like the doors go all the way to the floor, which looks nice. Although I do like, actually, not having the door. I've been to fancy places that have the door all the way to the floor. And I like the door not being all the way to the floor because I don't like knocking on a stall door, I just don't want to annoy somebody that's having a moment. So I like to peek under and see if their feet are there, and that way I don't have to bother them. So I kind of like the stall door being up a little, but that's just me. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that the stall door should go all the way to the floor? Love to know your opinion on that. All right, there you go. I know the topic is about, I started it about stall doors, but it's really about two things. applying the rights that you think you deserve to everyone else, children, homeless people, maybe prisoners, I don't know. If you feel you have the right to, say, live with your family, why doesn't a homeless person have that right? Why do they have to split up? Why can't a dad stay with his kids? Why can't a mom stay with her 13-year-old son? Why is that legal? It's actually not legal, they're going to find out, but that's how we do it here in Akron. And, and people are just likely to say, well, it's because they don't have any money. They're homeless. They got to suck it up. They got to suck it up. That's everybody says that. They should suck it up. I have a right to it, but they don't. So, applying the things that you think are fair to you to other people, and then, starting the real struggle of, what is it like to be like that person? Very challenging as a human being. Very, very challenging, but interesting. All right, everybody, that's all I got. You have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.